Have you ever signed up for a membership and they want to know more information about you? Maybe it's a business association and they want to know how many people are in the company that you run. Or maybe it's a quilting guild and they want to know things like your birthday and your mailing address so they can send you a birthday card. And also maybe what kind of skills of quilting you have. Hi, I'm Sam Darty from Painter Swiss Pro. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can utilize our user fields feature to collect this kind of information from your members. To get started, I'm on my Coding with Sam demo site. I'm going to navigate to Membership, Settings. Within the settings, I'm going to go to User Fields. I already have a user field set up here for this use case, and I'm just going to go through these settings of how this was set up and different ways that you can add fields to your membership site. To start, we have a group of user fields. The group name I have is More Information. Field groups allow you to organize the user fields with similar settings. If you want specific user fields to show only at checkout or others to show on the profile, you also can show them on both areas. The groups will be shown to the user on the front end of your site, so they will see the title of the group name. The next setting we're brought to is Show Fields at Checkout. You can decide whether or not you want to include this field group at your checkout. The other one is Show Fields on User Profile. You can also, again, decide if this is a field group that you want to show on the user profile for your members. Optionally, you can add a description. This is text that's going to be shown underneath the name of the group. There may be information you want to collect about your users, and in this description, you explain how you're using that information or why you need that information. You can also restrict the fields by your membership levels. So I have 2 membership levels set up in my Coding with Sam demo site, and if I only wanted to collect this group of information for one of my membership levels, I can restrict that access. If I do not select anything, which I have in this case, it will show for all members and users, regardless of whether or not they have an active membership level or they're checking out for a membership level. Now that we've set up the group, we have individual fields that we can add to the group. I will edit this one to show you all of the settings that you have. The label is what's going to be the descriptive text shown on the front end of the user. In this case, I have, what is your experience with code? The name is auto-generated, and it is a single word with no spaces. The user fields will go ahead and create the name based on the label. And this is really helpful because it will be what connects the information to the user via user meta. Now you can select the field type. There are several different field types that we have available in user fields. There are other field types that can be added via custom code. For this one, I have a select or a drop down. You can determine whether or not it is required at checkout. If you say yes, checkout will not be completed unless this is filled in. You also can select whether or not you want the field to be read only. This would restrict a member from being able to change their initial response. You can duplicate this field, one for checkout, one for the user profile, so they can see their answer without being able to change it. You can decide if you want to show the field on the user profile. The options that we have here are inherit group setting, yes only admin, or no. There are 2 options for additional custom CSS. You can decide if you want to play around with that. That is a little bit of coding. You have the hint that is also optional, so if you need to give a little bit more information to the specific field, you're able to do this, very similar to the description that we have for the group. A good way to use the hint option is if we were collecting the phone number, you could put in the hint exactly how you want the phone number formatted, remind them to add the area code, etc. And then because we have a select drop down for the type, we have a box that has our options for it. So each option is one per line, and my options are beginner, intermediate, competent, proficient, and expert. That's their experience with code for my site. Additionally, there's another optional field where you can set a default value. So if I wanted one of these to be the default, I would just type that in. So we'll save all changes, and then we'll go to the front end of the site so you can see how it looks on membership checkout as well as the user profile. So I already hold the basic level, but we'll go ahead and select the premium. They'll show on both. And we have a box that says more information. What is your experience with code? This is exactly what we just set up. And I'm able to select. Intermediate was already selected because that is what I selected on my user profile when I originally checked out. If I do go to my membership account page and I hit edit profile, I am able to see more information. What is your experience with code? And I can change it. Update profile, and it's been changed. That's how you can use basic PM Pro user fields for your membership site. This is a very generic overview. The user fields are very powerful and you can do a lot of things. You can include even more field types via custom code.
I hope you got some value out of what you just watched. If you're serious about building a profitable membership site, the fastest way to launch or scale is with a premium plan at paidmembershipspro.com. We've made it as affordable as possible to get started, and most people who upgrade stick with us for years. Why? Because they're making money, and we keep delivering expert support, premium add-ons, and a private community of over 1,000 creators building businesses just like yours. Click the link to compare plans or keep learning. We'll see you in the next video.